What is going on, everybody? It is your boy D Stuttering Prophet, and welcome back to another episode of Damn Where Was I? That is one in the bucket. Always with your girl, Dr. Boston. What's good, girl?
Hi.
How we feeling today?
Um, I'm just kind of over it, and you know what? At this point, I may never see my Shein cart again.
Your
And
what card?
my Shein cart,
Your Shein
I
card?
just, I'm just gonna have to accept it, and whatever.
It's funny you say that because that was the first thing I wanted to talk about. So today, like Shein is now it had just announced that like they're about to do price adjustments because of the tariffs.
It's not even Shein for me. It's really Temu, bro. Like, please.
I mean, what do you expect? Like all of those are coming from China. So it's like
Oh,
China's like
why Temu, bro? Temu? What did Temu do to you?
everything's coming from China. What are you talking about?
I just feel that there's certain things he just gotta look. You say TikTok, save Timu, man. Like,
Because as the guy said countless times, Senator, I'm Singaporean. I'm not from China.
so you have nothing to do with China. He said, so you don't have an allegiance to China. Once again, I was born and raised in Singapore. I've never heard of this Singapore.
It's sad because like people really don't know that like Singapore and Hong Kong, yes, they're like right next to China, but unfortunately, not unfortunately, but like they're like those are two different countries than China.
You just said that Hong
Hong
Kong.
Kong. I'm sorry, not Hong Kong. Oh my God. Well,
Do you mean Taiwan?
no. It has a different flag. No, not Hong Kong. Oh my God. Now I'm gonna have to go look at Asian maps.
Asian maps is even.
I don't know. All right, I'll think of it next week. It's not Taiwan. It's the one where they have like 5 petals. Those of you who hold the flag, it's a red flag. It has 5 white petals in the middle, and it's not Singapore. I saw it yesterday. Oh, it's gonna kill me. But
Okay, so
but yeah, no, there's two others. But yeah, no, I mean,
so
unfortunately,
that is the flag of Hong Kong, but Hong Kong is not a country.
and so it is Hong. Wait, so why does Hong Kong have a different flag?
Once again, we just leave China alone, okay?
See,
We don't
wait,
ask
so
questions.
I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. It is Hong Kong.
Yeah, why would you ask? Every single state has a flag?
Oh, that's true. I thought I was. See, you have me thinking like I'm over here being a racist or something. You know.
You are being racist. Hong Kong isn't a country.
Uh, I mean, but they have a different flag. Boston, come on, they have a different.
Once again, every single state has a different flag. It's not a different country.
But Hong Kong is not a state. Is it a state?
Anyways, damn, where were we? Let's get to where we were.
Yeah. What were we talking about?
Oh, we were
Hey,
talking
we
about
was.
the order.
Oh yeah. Your team order. I mean, say goodbye to Wish.
Nah, I ain't been on Wishing a Grip.
Me either.
It's really AliExpress, but my AliExpress order has already made it to America, so I'm happy we're good.
No, see, I've only ordered Wish one time, and they did me dirty, and I was like, never again. But at the same time, it was my fault for buying something for 25 cents. Like, like I don't know, I don't
I
know what
don't
I
care
expect.
if they did me dirty. It's 25. So I don't think I understand for all those. Oh, because I don't even think Wish really exists anymore for real. But the OG Wish days where you can get 3 things for 99 cents, or the deals used to be crazy. Oh man, and me and AliExpress were like this. I've gotten the 3 for 99 cents deal like 7 times.
And it's like you really can't be mad because it's like, oh, once it broke, you're like, you spent 30 cents on it. Like, please be for real
I
with
just bought a
yourself.
whole nother pair of slides for 43 cents.
How long
Never
do you think? Those are gonna last.
They will. I promise you.
How long?
Well, at least to the end of the summer.
Get out of here.
Watch.
See, and like that's the sad thing our mom taught us is that you go and get so what you pay for. I remember I paid like what like $60, $70 on some slides. Man, 7 years later, those slides are still holding strong. I'm like, man, I hate that, bro.
I don't care what y'all say, all right? I got stuff in there from AliExpress. My cart from AliExpress. What else? A lot of things are from AliExpress. But right now, my new hyperfixation is Five Below because they have in-store pickup.
Since when?
So I don't have to like they have it. So one of my homegirls just found out that Five Below does shipping. So she was like, "Oh, so
Wait,
what?
Five and Below does shipping now?
Why do you guys not know this? They've been done shipping
Since like the beginning, or is this like newish?
a couple of years.
Hold on. I think we're gonna have to go and coin a term. Like, is it pre-COVID or post-COVID?
I really feel like it was during COVID is when they started booming for real.
So the world changed post-COVID.
The world turned upside down.
Are you done?
No, but did you see that he's coming back?
Who?
Uh, it, what's his name? Leon Thomas. It's coming back as Aaron Burr.
Yeah, I want to go see him, but like those tickets are about to be hella expensive. He'll be back in September, so I kind of want to go see. I have yet to see Hamilton live, and like the thing is, like I love musicals. You know, like Hairspray, Rent. I love musicals. So
I love musicals. Names too.
give me a break.
I love musicals. Names
And
top.
I named like the most popular too.
The biggest two musicals.
I still like them.
Wicked. But one.
Oh, Wicked. I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
How much will you sell your personal dog for?
Which one?
No, like any dog. She said, which one?
It depends. It depends. Because if it's the big one, $10.
Heavy?
Heavy can go for 50 pieces.
Heavy was, oh my God, Heavy is funny.
Aggravating, man. Don't listen, bro. So rude. And then he would break out of the cage, go to the couch.
All the time. You would call me, and that man is all the time.
On the couch, and pissed on the couch, then laid down. And I'm just looking at him like, are you dead at? Are you like, what is wrong with you? When I started to actually realize how much dogs go for, I mean, probably like 800, 900.
See, that's your black side showing. Because, like, white people would never sell their dogs like once it's theirs. Because, like, I would say that because I was watching a video and, like, it was this mom and her daughter, and they were having their dog. And this guy comes over, and he's like, hey, I like your dog. Can I buy it? And the mom was like, it's a part of the family. He's like, $100. She's like, no. He's like, 1,000. And like, mind you, he like had the cash. He was like, $1,000. And she's like, no, he's a part of the family. And then he was like $5,000. No. He was like $20,000. Like he had that cash. And like even like the daughter was like, mom, we can just get another one.
No. Well, I mean, those are my dogs anymore, so that's why I would sell them for the price.
No.
But honestly, I mean, I can understand. I wouldn't. I'm trying to find a dog now, but
no.
I mean, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Why y'all be getting these pits and then realizing that you can't raise a pit for real? So we're getting it, but
no, I'm sorry. Somebody asked me that the other day because like me and my ex had dogs, and someone's like, "Oh, are you gonna go get dogs by yourself?" Absolutely not.
Hey.
And dogs are one, they're expensive. Two, there's so much work. Two, like three, like you'll be looking at them and like, have you used the bathroom today? Like, do I have to take you? Like, I'm trying to go remember.
He's
like,
we go outside.
Well, like, and
okay,
like,
I can say that.
What?
That like that'd be the biggest thing of like, you had a long day, and you just turn over and look, and I'm like, You gotta go outside, bro. I understand. I agree. Okay, with that
Go
part, I
outside.
agree.
Boston. There was one time I literally booked an entire vacation, and I turned around and I was like, "Oh shit, bucket." I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Oh, I have a dog." Like I was
I'm
like,
literally, I'm literally looking at the shelter right now. It is pit after pit after pit after pit. Like, my God, y'all don't like pits.
No, a lot of people don't like pits, but at the same time, it's people don't know how to train pits. Like you have to train your dog. If you don't train your dog's gonna be. I mean, just like children. I mean, and I hate to compare dogs to kids, but it's just a kid. If you don't train your dog, like you're gonna have a bad dog. I mean, it's simple, really simple. I popped upon this on Instagram. Have you ever sent a text like this? And it goes as such. She goes, you know, I would have let you fuck if you wasn't ugly. Why did you just text me this? He said, I just really felt that you needed to know.
And you felt like I would send a text message like that?
I am asking, have you are you someone who would send a text like that?
I'm not someone that would send a text like that out of the blue. But if it's something where like I'm going back and forth, like one thing about it, me and my homegirls talk about all the time, like it is the sassy man apocalypse. So if I feel like a man is giving me a little bit too much sass, I will throw in the two-hand combo and the double jab to really just kind of go for the jugular and say something like that. Probably. Why would you name a dog tuna roll?
Tuna roll?
Tuna roll is crazy.
That's not the worst I've heard.
That's disrespectful.
I'm gonna go name my dog nigga.
He was like, "Can you help me find my dog?" See, yeah, what's his name? Nigga.
Nigga.
Oh,
Here, nigga.
that white lady looked distraught. She know what to do. And that's exactly why you don't agree to things until you get all the information. Please tell me you saw the stats come out.
What stats?
Your president is 6'2", 240.
Stack, bro.
6'2", 240.
What they didn't tell you, 140 of those pounds are in his midsection.
I was like the 6'2" part. I was because like I think I remember seeing on his Wikipedia page something. I'm like, dang, is he really that tall? I was like, okay, well, whatever. But then when I see that they said 240, I said, no, no, come on, no,
Boston said, carry the one.
no, honestly, more like 340. Come on now, like let's chill out. I did not know. Like I understand the American people don't need to know everything, but let's not lie to the American people like this. This is ridiculous.
If he's a little bigger than your average human being, it's okay. It just goes to
Your
show.
average human being is crazy.
It goes to show that like we're not starving over here, okay?
No, he eats McDonald's like crazy.
I you say that, but like I still have yet to see the evidence.
Of what?
Him,
McDonald's?
yeah, him McDonald's. Hey, question. Over by you, are they doing like McDonald's renovations?
I don't go to McDonald's enough to actually know
You don't have to
either.
go to one if you just drive by one, Boston.
I
What do you
mean,
mean you don't like their chicken nuggets?
on a good, like, inebriated day, some fresh nuggets is fire. Yeah.
They got the best nuggets and fries. We did that on the pod, like, didn't we? Who has the best
You could
fries?
rate it.
Who was
The
it?
nuggets? I don't
I think it was
remember.
Chick-fil-A.
It might have been at the time. Nuggets?
Who's the best
I
nuggets?
think no, McDonald's has it. Nuggets wise, for sure.
I mean, but can you technically call those nuggets? They're just pink sludge.
It
Delicious.
doesn't
It's
matter.
delicious.
The consistency
That's
never
it.
changes wherever you go. Them nuggets is
No.
the same.
Have you been have you had McDonald's?
I haven't had McDonald's out the country, no.
It's different out of the
Oh
country.
no, that doesn't count. Anything out of the country is different. It doesn't count.
I mean, but you're right. If you get nuggets in Massachusetts, tastes the same as nuggets in North Carolina, tastes the same as nuggets in Florida, tastes the same as nuggets in Texas. All I'm thinking is, how many chickens do we kill a day?
No, it wasn't even that. It was the fact that someone sat there. I'm gonna get so many buckets, and I don't care anymore. But like, a
What do you
guy
got?
was like, "Hey, we don't have to do that right now. Mind your business."
No?
Trying to look for my score. But a guy was like, I just want to let y'all know that y'all truly are some fat asses. And everybody was like, "What are you talking about?" He was like, "I want you to think right now. How many chicken wings have you eaten in your life? There's only 2 chicken wings on a chicken. You know how many chickens had to die for your fat ass to sit there and eat a 12 piece?" I said, "Ooh, wow, dang." And he was like, "No, because really think about it." Because he was like, "You wouldn't need 12 legs." It's just like, dang, facts.
Boston, I want you to know, I got 2 packets from Costco unthawing right now. So,
Hell yeah.
bro, and if you think about all these chickens, we have Costco who sells shit in bulk bucket. We have
Costco.
Walmart, Sam's Club. That's all chicken. Like,
I am not buying no chicken from Walmart.
oh, you're one of those.
I don't know, bro. Something like I'll buy chicken, like name brand chicken from Walmart, but I can't buy Walmart's chicken.
You're like, oh my God. You're like Trump. Why doesn't Australia want our
No,
beef? We have beef.
because nobody wants our processed meat. Like, shut up.
Oh, like right? No one won't want this, bro. This cow got so many hormones. That's why, like, unfortunately, you gotta remember, like, we be feeding our cows like stalk and corn. Cows eat grass. Why are we feeding them corn?
Amen.
Why? There,
Amen.
and it's not like we have a shortage of grass. We have grass everywhere. But I digress. Boston, have you heard of the name Kendrick Stubbs?
Lamar, yes, love Kendrick Lamar.
Let me introduce you to the, I don't know if I can call him a goat or whatever he is. Kendrick Stubbs goes as
Okay.
such. 37-year-old Kendrick Stubbs is wanted for buying a vehicle with a counterfeit check and then selling that vehicle to someone else. And then he followed that victim home and stole that same vehicle back. Are you mad at him or is game game?
It's not a game, because like you literally just made everything come back to you, and that's just dumb. That's just greed. This is the gluttony that the Bible talks about. And at that point, yes, you deserve to get assassinated.
Like, you really can't be mad. Like, I mean, yes, I just
You
said,
can't.
I just said, you got away with it once, then you try to do it again, and then you did it for a third time. You can't run 3 licks on the same op.
No fact.
Like, you really can't. He thought he could, and that's what like that's what I said a lot of time. It's not the first time that gets people caught. It's like that third. It's the second time where people think that like, and they get comfortable with it. That's how people get caught.
Facts.
Bro. But it's funny you say that, like, game's game, and you can't get mad at it because in the same breath, a guy bought something off of Facebook, and just to ensure he does not get robbed, he set up the meet in
In
front.
front of the damn police station and got robbed anyway. I would have been so mad.
Bro,
I was
I
so mad.
would have turned around like, are y'all not seeing this? Hello? Got robbed anyway.
Oh my god.
Just, I mean, do you think so? The cops started watching him?
It's like, well, I mean, I would have went in and told the cop something first. Like, as a cop, I'd be like, You think we just watching outside? Like,
I mean,
dummy should have came inside and did it.
came inside to do a.
Yes. If you that scary,
Oh, no.
really, you should have.
No. I'm not gonna come inside. Have you ever been inside a prison before?
I plead the fifth.
Excuse me?
I plead the fifth.
Boston.
Hello? Uh-huh. Yeah,
Boston.
Obama, I can talk.
So Obama's calling your phone at this hour at night. That's a
Give me 1 second, Barack. I'm sorry.
that's another question. Are you telling me to hush?
Yeah,
Tell me to
yeah,
hush.
God.
Why is Barack calling your phone, and why do you know him on a first name basis?
Excuse me? Okay, first of all, it's to assume that I'm talking to Barack. Me and Michelle could be pals.
Why do you know him on a first name basis?
Who said I was talking to Barack? I could be talking to Sasha or
You,
Malia.
because you said Barack. You literally
No,
said his
I
name.
said Obama. Oh, because yeah, I did say hold on, Barack.
Hey, real quick, what is going on? I'm taking a plane. There's been so many plane crashes these past couple of days.
Plane crashes, helicopter crashes. I'll be honest with you, I was never going in a helicopter after Kobe.
Man,
So
never again.
yeah, I
Like,
don't know.
what is going on?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's crazy, absolutely insane.
I like. I have no idea what's going on.
It's getting scary.
There's so many. Like you got the helicopter crash that happened in Hudson River, and the pilot was a Navy SEAL. Then you got a plane crash in Florida, and like it's just so many. Like I don't know if like they have been happening like this, and the news haven't been go reporting them,
No,
or like
no, there's not been that many plane crashes.
so it's just an
It's
increase
there's
in the
there's
past.
an obnoxious amount this year.
I'm not going anywhere. Like people are like,
Mm,
oh, Prophet, why are you staying inside? I'm driving anywhere. If I can drive to Hawaii, I will.
Hawaii is crazy.
I mean, it's a nice island. Okay, I need you to think of something, Boston, and see if you follow. I'm gonna paint it for you. Did Captain America die and then come back to life? So, do you remember in the last Avengers movie where Captain America fought Thanos?
Okay.
Thanos punched him and he died. But then when he went to Vision, he was taking the Mind Stone out, and then Scarlet Witch killed Vision, and then Thanos, yeah, rewinded time and brought back.
I mean, I guess.
It makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's how I was like with it. I'm trying to think about it.
I mean, everything that man said, everything made sense. That like Captain America, he died. I mean, because a punch from Thanos like that would kill somebody.
I was trying to look at the cast for Doomsday again. So I was about to say, I'm like, he shouldn't be there, but he's not. But
No. Captain America is there, but he's there on the side of Hydra.
I'd be so mad.
Bro, you said it when I was because I was listening to the other podcast. You said it. The budget for this film is astronomical.
Oh, it's more than astronomical.
It has to be easily like $1 billion because I've read somewhere they're
What the
paying
hell is Aquafina doing in here?
Aquafina's in it. So yeah, no, because like they're playing Robert Downey Jr. Like they said 6 figures. No, 7 figures. I'm sorry. They're paying Robert Downey Jr. 7 figures.
Well, you gotta think. First of all, the man just turned 60. That's crazy.
Did he
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, you gotta think. We've got all of the Avengers, everybody from Black Panther, including Namor, which again I would like to point out, I don't think a villain has crossed over this many times.
Mm.
Like, he's in this movie, he's in the other Black Panther movie. Like, I thought we didn't fuck with this nigga. But again, the problem that I had with Black Panther 2 of all these people died, then all of a sudden we decided to shake hands and now we're best friends. Makes no sense. I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh, the budget. You literally have Avengers, Black Panther, not all, but all the important people of X-Men and the Fantastic Four. This budget is insane.
Insane.
And it's a Marvel movie.
We'll see.
So hopefully it's going to be good.
I don't have high hopes, but we'll see.
That's crazy.
All right.
I'm sad.
Lastly, get your boy.
What?
Kanye West.
No, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't care anymore. I don't, unfortunately.
I just want to say the list. I want to say the list.
No, it's just, I told you, I can't help you. I can't defend you. I defended you with the slavery as a choice thing. I defended you with the whole getting head in the fucking arena. I couldn't defend you with making your wife show up to the Grammys naked. That made no sense.
Butt naked. Butt booty naked.
And now even she's just like, hey man, yeah, you doing too much. Because he is.
Didn't he just go drop an album?
Yes, and I'm not listening to it.
I gotta listen because the sad part about it is this man knows how to make music, bro. That's the sad part about it.
I'm not supporting you. I'm sorry.
That's the sad part about it.
Draw a line somewhere.
But Kanye West made a list of all the people who so betrayed him. The list goes as follows: Kim Kardashian. I don't know how she betrayed him because didn't he divorce her? I Show Speed. I don't know what he did. Diddy, Ty Dolla $ign, Harriet Tubman.
Like, and this is what we be talking about.
Betrayed him. Like, how did Harriet betray you? Harriet Tubman. Northwest, his daughter betrayed him.
I loved how he put just her and not his other kids. And like, again, I just pray for his kids, bro.
Like, sir, you produced her songs and put her in Lion King and then no, sorry.
The therapy is going to be intense because you're doing all of this. Then you said you wish you never had kids with her in the first place.
He said that?
Yes, he said he wished he never dated Kim. He wished he never had kids with her. He didn't even want kids with her, but then she ended up having kids. And I'm like, you can't say that. When your presidential race came, you said that you almost aborted North, and now you're basically saying that you should have.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. But yeah.
Eagles birth. Pusha T.
I understand that.
Freddie Gibson.
I don't know what Freddie Gibbs really did to you, but
Cuddy. This one gets me.
He needs help, man.
Curious George.
He needs help, man.
Donald Trump. Wasn't he like pro Donald Trump?
Kind of.
Pete Davidson. I mean, that makes sense. He fucked his wife. Like.
Anyway.
Patrick Starr. I didn't see that one.
Everybody was trying to figure out if he was actually talking about Patrick Starr, the drag queen, or Patrick Starr. But I think it's Patrick Starr.
Wait, there's a drag queen named Patrick Starr?
You know nothing. Continue.
Okay.
You know nothing.
LeBron James.
Yeah, LeBron did absolutely nothing for that one, but
right. King Von, another.
He's dead.
Right, another person who's not alive with us. Playboy Cardi. James Murray. And Adolf.
I did see the Adolf, and I was very confused about that too, but again.
Wow, when this man was wearing the black KKK hood during his interview with Adonis. Crazy. All right. We're going to break down the Pinocchio paradox. If Pinocchio says, my nose will grow, it will grow because he's telling the truth. But if it doesn't grow, that means he's telling a lie. And he's telling a lie, that means it has to grow.
Yeah, I'm not doing this with you. You're not gonna piss me off tonight. Anyway,
you're not even gonna go get into it.
I'm not. I don't have time. Okay.
Hilarious.
The Dow
Okay.
Jones dropped by 200 points. We don't have time for tricks. All right. Finally, I finished Severance. Did you finish it?
No, I got a couple episodes left.
I finally finished Severance. I'm more or less just I don't know what to do because the ending I was just like, oh, oh, oh. And then when you finally get there, you're gonna know exactly what I said. Oh, and oh too.
So I'm at that point where Mike S is a dog. He had sex with her innie and her outie. That dude is a dog.
He said, "Oh, so, yeah. Well, we,
right?
so
She,
that means you've gotten past the part where Irving was dunking her in the
bro,
river.
bro, when he said Helly R is
Irving,
nice,
and
you're
my
not
thing
nice,
is, I love Irving because Irving knew from jump. He was like,
bro.
this is not my Helly R.
When did you find out? Because when he asked, from that point, I realized when he asked her the first time, she was Helena there, and I didn't know. I thought
I forget when he first asked her something, and she responded, and he flipped his lip at her. So Irving's known for a while, but he just didn't know how to convey it. And then when he finally conveyed it to Dylan, Dylan was just kind of like, okay, whatever. No, okay, I know exactly what it was. It was when they all finally came back and everybody was sharing their experiences. And Irving was like, "What about you?" And he was like, "Oh," and he was like, "You told the gardener at night." And from then on,
so she was Helena there, and no one knew. That's why that Irving peeped then. Then that's when Irving peeped. But then, so question, Dylan, do you think Dylan's wife now likes his innie more than his outie?
you gotta keep watching.
Shit. Okay.
It gets bad, and I feel so bad for Dylan's Emmy because he's such a good person. Dylan's Emmy is such a good person.
All right, I gotta go finish it.
It's good. Ben Stiller, shout out to Ben. It gets to a point after finishing the second season where I was just kind of like, okay, where do we go from here? Because of the way it ends, I'm like, because I was mad of how it ended, but then I'm like, oh well, that's the only way it has to end because we need a season 3.
So I mean, but do you feel like a lot of TV shows have done that where they end it where you want a season 3 and TV shows and some TV shows end it where how do you continue from here? You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I said when you finally finish it, because I said oh, but that was, well, of course we have to have a season 3, so that's why that happened. So I was just like, okay, and I mean the last episode, it really starts to get to the point where you're just kind of, you have to think for a second of who deserves to live and who deserves to die for real. And it's a really good, and that's why I told you it's a good slow burn, but I'm happy. Let's clap it up, snap it up. The Lord be hearing my prayers, or I really am the guru. I'm the movie guru for real. What did I say at the beginning of the year? I said I better get some rom-coms this year. I better get some type of romance. We've been getting all these boy movies and I don't want no more. I'm getting my romance movies. So 2 romance movies have now crossed my desk.
Sinners. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm glad that you thought that was funny.
What are they?
You know what? I don't even want to talk no more.
Boston, I'm sorry. I'm
You're
Boston, I'm sorry. What are your 2 romance movies?
Anyway, as I was saying, Judy Blume wrote a movie, not a movie, a book in 1978 called Forever. And I guess basically Netflix just likes to take things and make it black. So there's supposed to be it's a black love story, but it's a black high school love story. So I'm okay with it. I just watched the trailer. It's cute. I think it's going to be cute. It's a nice little coming of age story because I'm tired of the kissing booth and all of the boys I loved before. So tired of seeing those. So very glad. The second is called The Materialists. I'm here for it. Dakota Johnson from 50 Shades of Grey, Pedro Pascal, and Chris Evans.
Bro, Pedro Pascal's booked and busy.
Oh, Pedro is doing his numbers. Love it. Love Pedro. Absolutely.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but I have to watch So Like The Last of Us. Season 2 just started.
I did say I was going to break that down too. There's a lot of The Last of Us coming back up. I'm not that kind of person, but if you are, go for
I
it.
am. I love zombies. I don't it's funny. I hate scary movies. I love zombies though.
What we talked about earlier when you interrupted me, Sinners has officially dropped. And it is 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. I already knew Ryan wasn't gonna miss, but it is definitely gonna be on our watch list. I am very excited for it. I said that I wasn't gonna watch it before. I'll watch it now. It's Michael B. Jordan. Why not?
No, bring back Jonathan Majors, man.
No, no. I was gonna bring back Jonathan Majors until he did that H-Town stomp in that Newsies uniform. Next. Anyway, exactly what we talked about is coming into fruition. And I'm so glad because we watched the first movie and you and I said the exact same thing and it has finally come true.
What?
Remember how we watched the first Tron movie and we were just like, dang, like CGI truly has not caught up to where this movie could be.
Tron?
Yes,
Yeah.
CGI has caught up. And baby, they sold Tron to Disney and they got Disney money. So the budget book was open.
I mean, I
It
hope so.
it looks great.
I can't wait to watch.
It looks so good.
But like Boston, I mean, here's the thing. We were talking about the Fantastic Four movie on how that bucket on here. That shit looks terrible.
It's supposed to be no, I told you exactly what it is, and I was right. That Fantastic Four takes place in like the 50s and 60s, and it's supposed to mirror
No.
the.
No, Boston. The thing should not. I don't care if it's the 50s. The thing
You
should
won't
not
even
look
let me
like that.
finish my sentence.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Jesus
sorry. I'm
Christ.
sorry.
It's supposed to mirror the actual comic that came out in that time. And the thing did actually look like that. So I can't say like we can't get mad. Because one thing I don't understand is sometimes Marvel like to play by the rules and then sometimes they don't. This is a weird time to play by the rules. I don't understand why y'all chose that to be the superhero to play by the rules about. But
But
okay.
Boston, can you say that like yes, they can make him look like that, but they can make him look better than that though?
Oh no, we have all collectively agreed that he looks like a thumb, but there's really not much we can do. It's too late. They've already recorded it.
Yeah, he could look so much better than that.
Now that Severance is over, I need a new show. I'm complaining, but I'm pretty sure Black Mirror just came out, so I need to go do
It
Black
did.
Mirror. But then I also need to finish Handmaid's Tale, and I never finished Squid Game.
Me, I didn't even start.
And I sat, and that's what I sat there and said, because I got to a point in Squid Game where I was just like, all right, now we're getting kind of irrational, and I'm all right. So I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. We'll see. Last but not least, an interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
Something that if you were to just put it on a poster, I would have said that this was AI and a deep fake. And I'm going to show you the picture because it literally looks like a deep fake. But it's a true story. Not a true story, but a true movie that is being made. And it's a remake. That is Liam Neeson. They are remaking The Naked Gun, which came out in '88. Which, I mean, it looks funny. It's an interesting remake. But I never wanted to see Liam Neeson in polka dot panties and schoolgirl.
I feel like that's the type of thing for like Stephen Carell, you know? Like
I mean, I'm glad that it pays homage to the old one. This is something where I'm like, it better not be in the theater. I promise you. But yeah, that's all I got.
so you got. Oh, Tay. Let's talk about the movie. Movie this week is G20. You can find it on Prime Video. Not a sponsor. All right. Another short bio on this one. It goes as such: terrorists take over the G20 summit with presidential Sutton bringing her governing and military experience to defend her family, company, and the world. Um, IMDb gives it a 5.1. Rotten Tomatoes give it a 57%. What are you giving it?
I am giving this a 61.
Okay.
I won't. I feel like 57 is too low, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 61. How about you?
So I was gonna rate this so high until the last 20 minutes of this movie.
Oh God.
And then I'm bringing it down to 65.
What did you have it originally?
I was gonna rate it like an 82.
You're bugging. You're bugging.
I love the beginning part of this movie. I loved how like cuz like I'm a fan of Anthony Starr. He's from he's from like The Boys. I'm a huge fan of his, you know? So like and I think he's actually like Australian. He's from New Zealand. So he knows how to pull off the Australian accent, you know, perfectly. So I liked it. I liked the tacticalness. But like in the last 20 minutes of this movie, they lost me so fast. So fat. It was like point after point after point just kept on going down and down and down. I'm like, man. Cause like in the beginning, so let's start with the beginning of the movie. The very first note I have, because it's a movie, I was like, I know this white girl, and I'm literally reading it. I know this white girl is gonna either die or she's gonna double cross her. That's my first note.
Okay,
I
that's
could tell.
my problem with the beginning of the movie. Is I literally wrote it down. I said, "No one saw this woman get killed in a crowded bar. Everybody's in this bar, and she is just getting like smothered to death. And now she just falls over in a crowded bar. Nobody's paying attention to anything.
No.
Okay, so that's my first takeaway. Or no, I'm sorry, that's my first problem. My second problem. I found this movie very hard to get into. I feel like, because I told you earlier, I was just like, oh, is this because I don't have kids? Because this is when I called you and I said, I think it's because I don't have a family. And I'm like, I feel like this would be a great movie to watch with mom and dad on a Saturday afternoon. But like, other than that, I wouldn't pay to see this in the movie.
I would not.
So that's where my whole thing is. Secondly, as a Black woman, it's very hard to have hairstyles that make sense. The bob that they be putting her in pissed me off.
At the end?
Oh, the bobs that they put her in. The weave was getting stiff. Hated.
That Bob at the end was
No.
diabolical at the end. And then Anthony Anderson, me and you talked about it earlier. You didn't think he was like the perfect fit for her to be, but there's a couple other things that like he just wasn't doing it. Like this man, I mean, from what I heard, he was like when you were on my operating table or like on my table. But like when it came, I mean, I get it. When it comes to your kids, like your a second or third instinct comes out. But this man, picked the dude up, slammed him on the floor, and started fighting. It was like, sir, you're a surgeon. Like
It was the punches that he threw. And I was just like, yeah, I said I would do this movie all over with completely different cast.
You said that before.
I would, and I said this before we watched this movie. I said it when I saw the commercial. I would do this movie over with a completely different cast. I feel that
about the last movie.
I love Viola Davis. You notice my girl. I am tired.
Wait, Boston, I have a question for you. Do you think you could be a casting director?
You still never let me get out anything.
Wait, hold on. You were just saying like
every time I talk, you interrupt me and then just say something else. Hey, I'm trying to finish one thought so I don't forget. No, I don't want to be a casting director. I want to be a producer. I'd love to be a producer. What was I saying? See?
You were talking about you like
Oh, I love Viola Davis.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I think they only choose Viola Davis between Viola Davis or Kerry Washington. Like, those are your only two Washington choices, and I don't understand why. Find somebody else. Like, it made no sense for it to be her. And I think it was because she's like the strongest one that they can find. But there were too many women. And I know this is so bad because I'm a woman. But it's just like they tried to show her power and her dominance because she's a woman and this is supposed to make us proud. She had one of the worst sparring sessions I've ever seen in the beginning of the movie. Like, she can't fight. And then it was just like, the heel scene of, Silas almost made me wear those, had to veto it. Is that a presidential joke while we're in the middle of a terrorist attack?
No, mine was with like, so when they were leaving and they passed like the kitchen staff, she's like, I'm not leaving them. Ma'am, those are kitchen staff. Like the fuck. No, why do we care about them? Like, I'm sorry. Yes, all lives are, but those are kitchen staff. Like,
you are the president of the United States and the prime minister of Britain. The Jays took me out. Oh, that was the blackest thing I've ever seen. There was no way they would ever let Obama wear J's to a G20 summit. I wish you would. Oh man, no. What else? I have a list.
I have a list.
Question. So
did you have this same feeling? I need to, because I need to know I'm not crazy. I am not crazy. When they started fighting, are you telling me no one in this entire building heard gunshots? No one ever said, hey.
It's not even that. It's the people that she was fighting. Like, I've seen this woman just get punched in the gut by 7 different men. She should not be okay right now. And another thing, I did write that down. I said, also, I don't know why we're over here celebrating. Our president just has a kill score of like 12 from today alone. She was dropping bodies.
No, but you saw that affected her at the end, where I mean, okay.
Yeah, where she had the
Bro, here's what got me.
That's not crazy time for
Walking
PTSD.
toward her, not firing at her, just waiting to get shot. Just doosh, doosh. And I was like, so no one wants to fire their gun at her? Like,
It just, again, things. What else? Remember how we had that conversation of things that I look at during movies that nobody else thinks about, but it's just things that it made sense at the time, but when you think about it, that wouldn't happen. Anthony Anderson is there, right?
mm-hmm.
And he's tied up. And when he was tied up in the conference room, they put a napkin around his mouth to gag him. Who perfectly folded that napkin? Because that napkin was pleated in his mouth. And I'm like,
you know what you say? That's so right. It was a perfect napkin.
It was a
so
perfectly
right.
folded napkin. So meaning that the robbers either took time to fold the napkin and then place it in his mouth, or tried to make sure to ensure that the delicateness of the fold was together before they tied it.
You are so right. Anthony Starr was like, I used to go work in hospitality, right?
And these are things that I, like, when I watch movies, I witness, and I'm just like, nope, not real. Just not real.
I mean, something that's not real at the end, and this is gonna be a spoiler. You already know, guys. Spoilers already happened. At the end, when Anthony Starr had a gun on her daughter, and she had a gun on him, and he's like, "Give me my stuff, ma'am. Shoot him. He will get shot before he can get his shot off."
I was so mad because she was like, "Oh yeah, just coming." She was like, "Oh, or I'll shoot her in the head." I was like, "Or I could just shoot you in the head right now."
His reflexes are not that fast. No,
I'm
faster than a bullet.
But tell my girl duck, bro. Like, I didn't like that either. The helicopter scene where they're like, "Oh, we're about to go over," and all of a sudden, they lassoed the helicopter, talking about pull. What did you put? What side did y'all hook it to? What's going on? Exactly. I'm literally sitting there just like.
That's why I said, Boston. That's why I said the last 20 minutes killed it for me.
I wrote that down too because I was just like, did you just throw away $150 billion with the crypto key when she just threw it up in the air and then it fell? I said, nope.
I would have kept that. I don't care if I am the president. And then two, we don't know that he's dead. That man jumped out and there's trees down there. It could have broke his fall.
It just, I don't know.
I asked you a question.
Okay.
Earlier when you're watching it. What is your favorite line of this movie?
Hello, kids. What's yours?
It's funny. It's from the same scene, but a different one. He goes, so when those two people come and save him, he was like, "Whoa, are y'all from Wakanda?"
Honestly, and that's another thing. Yeah, there's too many things in this movie that doesn't make any sense. She's 17, so how is she at the bar?
She's 18, but still 18 at the bar. Crazy.
3 weeks from turning 18. She hadn't turned 18 yet.
Okay.
You don't listen. Y'all don't know what the president's daughter looked like. Y'all just handing out shots to the red and black girl. But yeah, unfortunately, I would do this all over. I'm trying to figure who would I cast. I wouldn't even.
Wait, so if we talk about cast, who was actually cast well then?
Hold on. It was one person that was casted well. What did we? I was like,
please tell me it was Manny.
It wasn't.
No.
And I told you why I had a problem with Manny.
No. Why?
Because he goes sit there and talk about, oh, you don't leave me. You're literally slowing us down. I have to drag your limp body with me while we're trying to run away from the people that have sat there and taken over this entire hotel. No. You pissed me off.
Okay, but what does that have to do with his casting? That's to do with his quote unquote character. That's not his casting.
Joanna, who was played by Elizabeth Marvel, I loved her. She was casted great. Wonderfully. Absolutely wonderful. She was great.
No.
She was great.
When the only thing that was great was when Manny did his big thing in the basement when he hopped out the car, and then she was like, "I can't believe it was you." Whatever that guy's name was, like Declan.
I was about to say.
And then he hit the thing, sliced his throat, stabbed at his heart. It was like, I can't believe that was the coldest scene of the entire movie.
No, we need to give a shout out to Miwa Lee, that Korean lady. She funny as fuck. Because I sat there and I was watching the movie and I was just like, y'all are not gonna have this Korean lady the entire time. And they did. And I appreciated it. Because when they went through the door and she was like, well, what else should we do? And homegirl had already gone face first down the chute.
She was like, hello? Hello? She said, okay, never mind. All right, let me get you a couple questions. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, go ahead.
She's sitting there, she's like, yeah, it's time for you to go. She said, I'm not leaving my husband, period.
But the other two were like,
all for you to come back and realize that your husband was dead. Crazy.
That was sad.
Crazy.
All right. Let me hit you with a couple questions. How did the film's portrayal of deepfake technology influence your perception of our like AI like in this world right now?
I don't even need that films. I'm hoping a lot more people watch this movie. And that's why I gave it a 62 and I don't agree with the 57. Because I gave it a 62 because it raised from out of the 50s because I believe it shines a light on the problem that we truly have with AI.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that one of the guys said it that was working for the US government, where he was like, in a world of misinformation over actual information, it doesn't matter. It just matters what's out there and what gets heard the most.
Yeah.
So these are things that can happen. And I'm like, it even brings me back to like, I don't really like Taylor Swift that much. I feel like she's destroyed the NFL. But she recently just got out of a court battle with deepfakes. And people were making a lot of deepfake porn of her. And like, it's very, very scary. So I'm hoping that it sheds light to that, at least some, in a better light than the Obama movie that basically scared everybody. But hopefully it shares more light.
I do hope it sheds light because like when it came to the Asian man, when he was like, I'm not gonna say these words, hold on. He knew exactly what it is. And like Anthony Starr's character was like, oh, smart guy. I mean, it's still gonna happen. I'm gonna cut off your ear, like
it was when he said, yeah, because ain't none of my friends speak Asian.
That was like,
you would have pissed me off right then and there. You would have pissed me off right then and there.
If you could add a celebrity to this movie, who would it be?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Where?
A leader for Hungary.
I mean, sadly, it would fit. What celebrity? I mean, probably because of our last movie.
I would add Kai Cenat because he always be showing up to places where he just don't need to be at. Either that or like Mr. Beast, because those two people just be in events that like, why are they here, bro?
Who invited you?
Like invited my man to the Oscar for what? He's never been in a movie.
Put SZA, because SZA did great in her last movie.
Oh my gosh.
I need to see her again.
No.
All right. This is going to be different. If you could take away a life lesson from this movie, what would you take away?
AI is scary.
Hey, snap on that one.
AI is very scary.
No, I think I'm right there with you. All right. Last question, as it always is. season. I think we're in season 6, right? If you could switch places with one person in this, who would you switch places with?
The Asian lady. She
With
was my favorite.
with her husband dying?
I mean, that was the sad part. Yeah. But she was just hilarious. And she did all of that in her big puffy dress. And I respect it. I really do. I don't know. I feel like everybody had a pretty shitty deal. I'm still gonna go with the Asian lady.
I mean, I would probably switch with like Anthony Anderson, only because like I am okay like in who I am as a man. So having my wife be like a very important person, I'm okay with that. And I thought it was funny when like the kids were like, "How about mom?" He said, "Fuck your mother, all right? It's my job to get y'all out." Like
See, now I'm like, who would be a great cast? Thank you. Sterling Brown would be a great person to be.
he just did Paradise.
It doesn't matter. There's so many better people that I could do over Anthony Anderson. I
You're
just
just
don't.
anti-black.
Okay. Okay.
No, but it was good. So after our conversation, are you sticking to your score?
61.
Is it higher?
It's lower. It's lower. It's by 1%.
Okay.
61.
I think. What did I get mine? No, you were in the 50s.
No.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep it whatever it was. Guys, give me 2 more. I forget whatever it was. But we're at the end. If you listen to it now, I want you to know I appreciate you. I love you for everything. I hope you win the lottery. I hope you do whatever you're supposed to do. Get all A's and B's in your classes, and all that bullshit. If you like it, we love it. If you don't like it, please listen to it again. If you still don't like it, DM us on Instagram at damn where was I, and TikTok at damn where was I _0. It's been your boy D Stutter and Profit,
It's your girl, Dr. Boston. Good night.
and we will hit you next week. Go watch Sinners. It comes out on Friday. I can't wait to watch that movie. Peace.
Excellent. Bye.